Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream, a Christmas Eve stream. I hope you're all having a lovely end of the year. I guess most of you will probably be on break right about now because it is Christmas Eve and stuff, at least here in Australia. I'm sure everybody else in the world will get their time with Christmas Eve soon. Anyway, we're going to play Traffix tonight. This is a new game that has just released on Nintendo Switch, and it is a very minimalist style, jazzy themed puzzler, which is definitely my kind of aesthetic, and I was very interested in this as soon as I saw it in the eShop. I downloaded it straight away, and I really like this game. I think it is very nice. I've played it a little bit, not too long, but just enough to get a feel for it, and I do think it is very good, so I wanted to highlight it on this here stream tonight. Hopefully a couple of people join us, though of course with it being Christmas Eve, I would imagine a lot of people are out there having parties and just relaxing and enjoying themselves at the end of the year, but we'll give people a moment or two to jump on, especially since I've got a huge bunch of birds outside screeching at us, and I don't want them to distract the stream. So I will be back in a couple of moments and we'll get going with this. In the meantime, you can enjoy, if you can hear it, you can enjoy some pretty jazzy music. I'll put it up a little bit. Okay, I'll turn the sound down a bit again so you can hear my voice. Okay, so we are back. Alright, let's give this a go, shall we? It is very simple, and I can certainly chat with anybody that jumps on the stream as we play along, and other than that, you'll get a good look at this game. There seems to be a lot to it, so I'll just pull it up. So these are the levels I've already completed. As you can see, you get 1 to 3 stars. I imagine this was probably a mobile game at first, and they've gone and turned it into they've gone and released it on console. But as you can see, there is actually an awful lot of levels to play through, which is great for a content point of view. If you enjoy this, then you're going to get a lot out of it. And in addition to that, there are 2 difficulty levels. So the first time you play the game, there is normal level, and then when you complete it, you can try chaos. So I've only been playing a couple of levels so far on normal. I'll just play, this is the very first level that you get. I'll play it through again so you can see what it's about. But as you can see, you've got that light, and your job is to help the white cars there get through by turning the light from red to orange or whatever in time so that they don't crash into the black cars there. So what happens is if I time it wrong, they're going to crash, you see? And when they crash, it becomes a pile up pretty quickly. You can only afford 10 crashes before it's the game over. So you can get rid of them and then continue on. Your goal is to get a certain number through safely before you get to the 10 crashes. So that's really all there is to this game. This is obviously the earliest one. As you get on, the lights become more complex, the patterns of the road become harder to distinguish, and you'll see that in a moment as well, because I'll jump to the level that I'm actually up to next, and oops, the level that I'm actually up to next is a little bit more complex. I'm only 5 or 6 levels in. I've only played this for about maybe 20 minutes before I started on this stream. I had to get things finished up for digitallydownloaded.net for the year, so I have been just working my head off trying to get all of that out of the way, getting the last reviews out the door and stuff like that. But now I've got a little bit more time, so this will be one of the ones that I play a bit over Christmas, because it is very easy to pick up and play as well. As you can see, level's quite short. And I don't want to play Rome. I want to go back to level select. I'll go show you the level that I'm up to next. Let's see how we go. Let's see how many levels we get through on this stream tonight. We might well get through a lot of them. So we're up to Shanghai. Now, as you can see, Shanghai's got immediately a much more complex pattern there, and the chaos mode has been locked off. You have to complete normal before you can give chaos a go. So I have to play normal, got no other choice. But as you can see, I've also got 2 lights to deal with now. And the car patterns are a little bit confusing because they go underneath one another and stuff. So it can actually be a little bit difficult to see what you need to do. The other thing is, if you wait too long, the drivers get very annoyed with you. Whoops, there's a crash. And if they get annoyed with you, then it also counts as a crash, basically, because they want to get on with their day and you're disrupting them. So it's about getting into a flow, making sure that the traffic keeps moving. Oh, that was lucky I snuck that. Oops, crash. And just watching out for what you're doing. It's pretty neat. So the reason that I was interested in this one was that it did have an aesthetic that is very similar to Mini Metro. If you've played Mini Metro before, then you'd know what I'm talking about. And Mini Motorways is the more recent one from the developer. That comes to us from a New Zealand developer, that being Mini Metro and Mini Motorways. And they're very, very good games. A couple of my favourite mobile games of all time, actually. So anything that has that aesthetic was immediately going to be appealing to me. When I started to play this game, it obviously was different. It is very significantly different to Mini Metro and Mini Motorways, but not in a bad way. So they've gone with the same minimalist aesthetic, but done something... crash. Done something pretty cool with it, I think. Don't crash. Phew. Avoided the crash. Just caught the edge. So I'm running out of chances to actually finish this level. I had to get 40 through without having 10 crashes. So I should get there now. It's a little bit hard to keep yakking away while you do this, but I'm getting there. I should be safe. There we go. Completed the level. And because I had 8 accidents, I only got 3 of the 4 stars. You need to get 2 of the 3 stars. To complete the level fully, obviously, you need to get 3 from 3, which is a flawless play, basically. You need to get all the drivers through, have no incidences of road rage. That's when they're waiting at the lights for too long, so they get cranky and leave, and no accidents. So there's plenty of replay value there if you get hooked into this enough. So we move on to the next one, Moscow. Now we've got, that's a pretty busy freeway, that is. I'm not sure what kind of research they went into to making this game, how they researched that this road would represent Moscow or not. I assume some kind of research went into it. But, yeah, having not been to Moscow, that's not familiar to me on any level. So just the 2 lights here. In this case, you were looking to get them to merge into the same direction as the rest of the traffic. That's different to Shanghai, the one previously, I was trying to get them to go against the flow in a way, really. Ooh, that truck just snuck in. Get 2 through there. Sneak 2 in there. Uh-oh, crash. If you don't get rid of the cars, they cause pile-ups. That's what just happened there to me. Oh, just snuck that through. Actually, this one's quite difficult because if you take your eye off any of the directions, the cars going under the bridge, you lose sight of them, so you got to be really paying attention. It's cool. Okay, well that was a good merge. You got 3 of them through. And you can play this both with the touchscreen or with the buttons. Because I'm playing this obviously on a device, on the TV to stream, I am playing it currently using buttons. But yes, if you are playing it in handheld mode, for example, if you take it with you somewhere, then you can indeed... Oh dear, crash. You can indeed play it with the touchscreen. Although I actually think it's a little bit harder with the touchscreen. So, just snuck through there. One more crash, it would have been game over for that level. Hello, Diddy Ram. Welcome to the stream. A bit like Perfect Dark Zero. I haven't actually played Perfect Dark Zero, so I'm not quite sure what you're referencing there, but I'm going to take your word for it. But this is a nice game. Ooh, looks like we've got train tracks to deal with Dublin as well. And look at that, 80 cars. We've got a guide to their destination now. Uh-oh. I see. Well, ain't this a complex one? So, we need to... Ah, no, no. Ooh. Ah, I see. So we actually have... basically most of it. This is an interesting one. I like. Uh-oh. It caused my own crash there. If I wasn't paying attention. Get as many of those cars through while you can, and then, oh dear. Oh, you can permanently leave the lights on too if you want. That's another thing. So I can permanently leave the lights on to allow lots of cars to go through, and then change it over when the... There we go. So it's about getting a rhythm going, is what it is. Uh-oh. That car's going to get crashed. Hey, stop crashing. If you forget to turn the lights off, then they're going to crash in on you. Ah, caused another crash. Uh-oh. And I failed. Wasn't paying good enough attention. Got only 74 right drivers through. Alright, let's give that another go. I think I'll make it this time. And straight away, of course, a crash. Not good work there, Matt. Not good work. Alright, this is better. Two crashes. This is a difficult one, this is. Well, what am I doing? I'm causing a nightmare. Bad, Matt. Is Chaos Mode just faster? I haven't actually played Chaos Mode yet, so I'm just going to fail that. I haven't played Chaos Mode yet, so I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? I don't know if I'm going to get too far through this level. Let's give it a go, shall we? We'll go back to... Well, we did play Berlin earlier, so let's see what Chaos Mode looks like with Berlin, shall we? Oh, I see. It's got police officers. So I guess that they need to go through quicker, otherwise they have road rage faster, I guess, because they are police. They probably don't have a long threshold to wait at the lights. So it introduces some new rules, I guess, that you need to take account of. Tell you what, the black cars are being a bit brave there, not paying attention to the sirens. Not that oh, and you only get one mistake. There you go. So that's what happens in Chaos Mode. It adds different challenges. So it looks like the variety is pretty good in this, in Traffix. Let's give Dublin another go. I'll see if I can concentrate. Oops. Hello Patty, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'll just concentrate enough to get through this hopefully, and then I'll say hello to everyone again. Oh, no. Press the wrong button. I wanted the green ones to go through. I mean the B, I wanted the B button, the bottom ones to go through, and uh-oh. I just made those drivers angry at me. come on, come on, come on. Sneak through, sneak through. Bang. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I'm doing terribly. Hello, Patty. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I have been having a good Christmas break so far. It's only been short. I have. I'm giving myself more time off in the early part of next year to relax a bit and finish this book that I'm trying to write. So yeah, just started right now. And great. I'm glad that this is looking interesting to you. I think it's one of those games that you can easily overlook. Very easily overlook if you just see it on the store, because it is all minimalist and it doesn't look like it's too exciting. But once you actually start to play it, it's pretty compelling. And challenging, as you can see. I keep failing. So I'm off to a good start right now. Let's hope that stays. Everything's going smooth right now. It is all just about rhythm and flow. Just knowing how to, the way that the cars move and how you can organise them. I can't imagine how challenging this would be on Chaos Mode. I imagine I would be terrible at it. Who would have thought Dublin's such a difficult place to manage in terms of traffic flow? Excellent. I might even get through this with 3 stars. I did. Yeah. There we go. Yatta, etc, etc. 3-star mode. And then, because I got 3 stars, Chaos Mode is unlocked. I'm not sure if I actually unlocked Chaos Mode in the last level, because I only did 2 stars. It might be... Let's just check, shall we? It might be that you need to get 3 stars to unlock Chaos Mode. Yeah, you need to get full 3 stars before you can unlock Chaos Mode. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to Cairo now. So we've got a loop. Oh, this is going to be a challenging one. Yeah. This is going to do my eyes in. I told you straight away. This is going to be really confounding. Oh, dearie me. I'm having trouble with that bit of the circle, aren't I? Oops. Big crash. Oh dear, I'm out. Is it a book on Twin Towers and the key to a better society? Yeah, closer to the mark than you might think, actually. I'm not going to give it away just yet, but you are much closer to the mark than you probably realise. Anyway, what are you doing? What is everybody else doing for their Christmas break? Exciting plans, just relaxing? Kicking 2020 out in style? What a horrible year it's been. I think we all deserve a nice Christmas this year, so hopefully everybody's got an excellent one planned. Whether it's just relaxing, travelling, whatever they're doing. Not travelling too far, I guess. Oh, crash straight away. Pay attention, Matt. I just realised why some of these accidents keep happening. It's because the cars don't necessarily leave the loop when you expect them to. That's fascinating. I hate roundabouts. I always hated them when I drove as well. No, it's a crash. And it's another crash. I didn't learn from my mistake the first time. And another crash. Let's let those through. Maybe that's the secret. Just let one through at a time. Let the roundabout clear out a bit, and then let the next group through. There we go. That's the secret to making this loop work. And there we go. Made it through. So I got a road rage there, so I only got 1 star. Just the 1 star. Mexico City. This will be fun. Not that I've been to Mexico City, but I am aware of its famous traffic. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. Go through, go through. That's going to be a crash. Hey, yay, yay. And a crash. And a crash. And a crash, and a crash, and a crash, crash, crash. What's that for, Diddy? My Twin Towers book. I swear it's true enough. I am indeed writing a book about something of great interest to me. Mind you, I've been writing it for a couple of years now, so if I get it finished or not is another question. It's been sitting on the back burner for quite a while. I've got about 20,000 words done at this point, and I've got all the research done. It's just a matter of actually formalising it. And of course then finding publishers and whatever else I need. Let's give this another go. I'm having fun failing. Eroticism in gaming. Yeah, no, I probably don't have that much I can add to that topic. I'm by no means an expert. I don't play enough of the visual novels, you see. There we go, made it through. $500 500-page analysis of Dead or Alive series as a hyperreal representation of women. No, I could write a 500-page analysis on just Mary Rose, but I don't know about the rest of Dead or Alive. I'd have to play as those other characters, you see. And I only play Dead or Alive as one character. Sydney! Now, that's not Sydney, because if you've been to Sydney, you would know that that is far too neat set of roads for Sydney. Sydney's a nightmare to drive around because the roads make no sense whatsoever. Mind you, all the one-way roads do look a little bit like Sydney. Sydney's the worst place to drive around, I swear. Oh, I didn't think I was going to crash then. Bugger. I thought I was going to sneak him through. That's a bit brave. That was a bit stupid, actually. And I did exactly the same thing again. I don't learn from my mistakes in this game. I'm quickly discovering that. Come on, you can get through. Good. There we go. Through you go. And through you go. Through and through. And through and through. And through. Sydney bad. Yes, Sydney very bad. Anyway, what are you all playing through Christmas? You got to tell me. I'm interested to know what's on the backlog. Are you playing games that you haven't had a chance to play this year? Are you catching up on the deep backlogs? You playing something new? Have you gifted yourself a game for Christmas and you're just waiting for the chance to play it? I'm always interested in what people get up to on their breaks. I'm nosy like that, but it's been quite the year, so I'm interested to know what it's done for people in their gaming. One thing I know people won't be playing is Cyberpunk, that's for sure. Unfortunately, that must be a horrible time for the developers. I do have full sympathy for them. They must be going through hell. Oh, Yakuza 7, very nice. Very, very nice. That's an excellent game and an excellent Christmas project. Nice lengthy game. It'll last you. And it's very good. Oh, I thought those little cars don't go very fast. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Playing with fire a bit there. Oh no! Bang. Yeah, I feel very sorry for the developers of Cyberpunk. Having played it, of course, I didn't think much of the game, but nobody should be going through what they must be going through. The morale must be like rock bottom low in the studio, and they must be working hard. I think you'll be alright with Yakuza 7. It's not too tactical in approach. It's very much a homage to early Dragon Quest, I feel, and you know, as long as you can enjoy the earlier Dragon Quest turn-based games, then you will enjoy the combat of the Yakuza 7. But really, like any Yakuza game, it's more about everything else than the combat system anyway. It's just a funny game to play. Super creative. Very energetic. The characters are excellent. The cast is just brilliant. I wasn't sure how much I'd like it because it didn't have, you know, Kiryu as the main protagonist, and for me he was very much the Yakuza protagonist, but the new character is excellent. Whoops. No, I'm going to have a crash. I had a crash. And I had another crash. I'm good at doing that crashing bit. Oh, that's because I left the light open. Stupid. Stupid mistakes. Mind you, this is about what you would expect from Sydney traffic control. This is a pretty good simulation, me playing this game, as to what happens on the Sydney streets. Ah, thought he was going to sneak through then. Nope. Try again. No Haruka dancing minigame, no buy. Yeah, and no Haruka dressing up as Hatsune Miku. Tragic, that is. Wasted opportunity. Ooh. I was on the edge of my seat there, hoping that the truck would get through. He didn't. This level is actually quite tough because you do have to constantly switch your focus up and down in just such a way that it is difficult to remember that you've got to look both spots. So yeah, some good level design in this. showing some good sense of the psychology of the way that the eye moves around a screen. To use that as the basis of the puzzles, they're actually pretty interesting. Sneak through, come on, sneak through, and off you go, truck. He so would have made it if the light didn't take so long to turn on. That was just stupid. Okay, go through, 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 and through, and through. Oh no, that's it. Once again, Sydney proving to be my nemesis. Every time I think I escape Sydney, it has a way of drawing me back into its web. You know what's actually getting me a little bit in this level? It's the fact there is a slight acceleration period once the lights go. The car doesn't immediately hit full speed, which of course is exactly right, but that acceleration just keeps throwing me because I'm trying to get these cars through on some pretty fine degrees sometimes, and they're not doing what I want them to do always. Oh no, that was stupid. Bloody hell. Struth. Let's see how many Aussie slangs I can get into this stream before I get kicked from YouTube for coarse language. Uh-oh. I'm really bad at this. Any weird stories about your life in cars? No, not really. I didn't drive for too long. I'm not a big fan of cars. I like good racing games, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of actually driving around cars, and I've never actually... They're a big expense, and I prefer to live near public transport to use that instead, so... Yeah. Haven't owned a car in about 20 years, really. 20 years? Yeah, it'd be close to 20 years since I last owned a car. I mean, it does lock me into living in pretty close to the middle of cities. So instead of having to pay for a car, I have to pay for, you know, the rents of living in the heart of Wollongong or Sydney or whatever. And it's probably cheaper to own a car, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I like the non-car lifestyle. I don't have any risk of the lights going haywire and me ending up in a car crash because this game's a bit of a scary game. Imagine if the lights went funny. That's punk. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I was in for a perfect run there. He was almost through. Let me down at the last moment. But anyway, I should make it through now. This level. Yay! Kiryu got around walking in taxis. Yeah. Yeah, you see, as long as you've got the Yakuza lifestyle and can afford taxis wherever you need to drive somewhere. Anyway, when we move to Japan, we're not going to need a car as such anyway, because The house is, you know, good in the middle of Tokyo, and public transport takes you pretty much anywhere there that you need to go. Havana. Look at the size of that highway. Oh, it's a it's a runway, it's not a highway. Oh dear goodness. Well, this ain't fun. I didn't realise Havana had Havana's airport was through regular traffic streets. I mean, I know that there are places that are like that. I know, for example, Gibraltar, the runway airport in Gibraltar goes straight through one of the busier roads in town, but I didn't realise that Havana was like that. That's interesting. Oh, I see. So if your car crashes with the plane, it doesn't destroy the plane. Just the car. Oh, you can have two lined up there. Okay. That's going to crash. Yep. Oh, what am I doing? Why did he go? Press the wrong button. Always wanted to go to Havana. Who knows, when COVID dies away, maybe I'll get a chance. Seems like it'd be a nice place to visit. Oops. Ooh, pressure's on now. I am close to having this level completed, but am I going to be able to do it? Ah, I snuck through. It snuck through. Alright, now I'm interested. Now that... Oh, I probably haven't... I was going to say I was going to do Chaos on one of these later levels, but I don't think I've actually completed one comfortably for a while, so... Yeah, okay, this one's not too challenging so far. Don't crash. Ooh. Snuck that one through. Why am I not surprised that Berlin was the easiest one? The German design and engineering just made the perfect road system. Nice and easy, that one. Let's give that a go on Chaos mode. Let's just see... New Delhi. Let's not do New Delhi just yet. Let's see what... That was Amsterdam, yeah. I thought it was Berlin. Amsterdam. It is. So the menu says Amsterdam, and then the thing here says Berlin. Anyway, Chaos. Let's see what Chaos mode is like for this thing. Oh, it's more of these these police cars. I put the dam in Amsterdam. Very good one, Dilly. I'll give you that one. Oops. Ooh. I did it! I did Chaos mode. Go me. I don't think I get anything else out of that. Anyway, New Delhi now. 50 cars. So this is probably going to be a bit chaotic. Looks like there might be trains too. Okay. There is indeed trains. But I don't think those trains are actually can affect you, I don't think. I think that's just there to distract you, because it's busy and noisy and stuff. Meanwhile, there's movement going everywhere. That's what it is. That trains are there to distract you. They can't actually... You can't crash them. Ah, nearly had that. Can't crash into the trains, but they can distract you into getting confused about what's moving and what's not, or what's in the way and what's not. Ah. Not paying attention here, Matt. Oops. Crashed. Ever had a shadow in your heart? You and that shadow heart. You need to get a broom, Diddy. She's the only character I never used in Baldur's Gate. I replaced her good and quick. I should go back to that game now. You said that it's been patched so that some of the mood issues that I had with it have been fixed or improved, so I'll give it another go. I would like for nothing more than Baldur's Gate 3 to be a good game. Oh no, that's wrong button, and that is an exact repeat of what I just did. Good job, Matt, good job. Ah, what am I doing? This is chaos. Death and destruction everywhere. It's all my fault. What comes in the next patch? Minsk? Minsk and Boo comes with the next patch? That'd be pretty good. I'd be happy with that. Flower spin-off. She's an evil cleric, remember? Don't forget that. She's an evil cleric. Oh, I snuck that through. Phew. I didn't sneak that through. Bloody hell. Yeah, the impatient drivers are just me. I'm just getting very impatient, trying to push things along. I don't know if you can hear it. This game actually has a really cool music soundtrack, or it did in the main title as anyway. A very kind of jazzy, laid-back, chill thing. Put you right in the mood. Oh. Sometimes, which just to throw extra difficulty into the equation, sometimes some of these guys kind of sneak in. If there's two cars lined up right behind one another, and you've set the light to allow one through, another one will sneak through because he's impatient. And that just makes things hard, because then all of a sudden it can create an accident that is totally not your fault, because you only meant for one car to come through, and they've gone to let a second car. Oops. That was my fault. Ah, no. I was doing pretty good there. Oh, so you can hear it. That's good. Yeah, the music's pretty neat. You'd need it to be pretty laid back, because if it was too active music, then it would just add to the stress of actually playing this game. And that would just make it even harder. I don't know if it's just that I'm not particularly good at this kind of particular puzzle game, but yeah, I am finding this fairly challenging at this point. So I think I'm about halfway through the levels. The fact I'm finding it a good challenge, an engaging challenge, but a challenge nonetheless, is a good sign, I think. Yeah, he did it. Not only did I do it, but I did it perfect. 3 stars, no less. Very proud of myself. Cape Town. Let's see how we go with Cape Town. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a trouble. This is going to be a problem level. Just see that. Each of the cars moves onto the road in a different way. So you've got to mentally adjust on the fly which kind of turn they're going to take. Eh. Definitely not my kind of puzzling. Don't crash. Oh, excellent. Snuck through. I was doing good then. Oh, that car just snuck in behind too. I only wanted one car to go through. That was what I was talking about earlier there. Sometimes the second car will sneak through. You just played through the original Silent Hill for the first time. Oh, the original Silent Hill is something special for its ability to use anything but the graphics, really, to absolutely scare the living bejeebers out of you. It's a great game. I think it's amazing. So now that you've played it through, I definitely recommend you also give Silent Hill 2 a go, because it took all the ideas of Silent Hill, and that really was the pinnacle of the series so far. Definitely. A road with trucks is like an anime with male characters. That doesn't belong, it's just a pain. Alright, let's give Cape Town another go. Speaking of horror games, now that you're playing them, Patty, I also highly recommend Fatal Frame... Oh, that was stupid of me. Fatal Frame 2 or Project 02, depending on the region that you're in. If you get a chance to play it, it is my favourite horror game by a long way. It is a masterpiece of the genre. It is fairly creepy, but not unmanageably so, I feel. I often recommend it to people who get put off a little bit by some of the more extreme horror games. It certainly has its share of scares, but it's not. It's more thematic. Oh, for goodness sakes. Crashed and burned there, that was for sure. Only 15 drivers through. Cape Town tough. Do not want to be a driver in Cape Town. Oh. He's gonna crash. Oh, he snuck through. And landed it. I thought he was safe then. It's odd. You'd think that the A button, the top light, would be the easiest one because there's only one. I mean, the cars are going in the same direction. You don't have to cut traffic, and it is. It's yeah, just moving in the same direction of the traffic. But actually, it's the one that gets you just like that. Gets you a lot. You're not actually thinking about it so much because I guess it should be the easy one. So. There's some subtle rumble effects in there too if you're playing with the Joy-Cons. As the timer, as it turns red, as the timer goes red, as the car has been sitting there for too long and they start to get angrier, it starts to vibrate a bit. When I play Baldur's Gate 3 again, stream it. I can't stream PC games, especially not ones of that kind of processing demanding. My laptop runs it, but I don't know how to run it and stream at the same time. So, as it is, when I tried to play Baldur's Gate 3, my laptop became a furnace on my legs, so I couldn't play it as a laptop. Pretty demanding game on the processors. Oh, that was not smart of me. Stream it from Stadia. Yeah, I'm not going to buy a Stadia. Not just yet. I'm still waiting for it to prove itself as a technology. Although apparently it's the best way to play Cyberpunk right now. So there you go. Google got one good with the biggest game of the year. I thought he was safe. Obviously not. Oh no, that's not going to work. 3-car crash, no less. Oh no! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, Siren. Siren's excellent. Yes, Siren is very good as well. That is the one horror game I wish would come back, but unfortunately it's a Sony thing and I doubt that they see commercial value in doing any more Siren games. But yeah, it's excellent. Very big fan of Siren. Really intense horror, that one. Not so much of the gore and stuff, but really intense horror themes. Oh, I thought I'd left the green light on. The go light on. Oh, didn't get through. Oh, what am I doing? Not paying attention is what. Siren's got a lower kill count than I have in this game. All these accidents and causing. I'm sure there's some people that don't make it out. It's quite a dark game when you think about it. Nope. That didn't work. That was probably not the right... Oh, that truck turned good and quick. Good job there, truck. Helping me out a big time there. That didn't. No, 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 don't. Don't go, don't go. Wish you could take them back once you turn the light on. Nope, I can afford one more accident this attempt. Next accident is it. I'm out. And I've still got about half the traffic to filter through. This is a big ask. I'm finding Cape Town difficult, I am. I missed it. This is difficult. They did an American remake thing of Siren, did they? Of Siren? I can't remember. There was a sequel. There were 2 Siren games, wasn't there? The Silent Hill series started being done by American developers. I think after Silent Hill 4, after The Room, I think the American developers took over then, at that point. So Downfall and I think whatever that other one was, Homecoming? Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Downfall and Homecoming were both American developed Silent Hill games. And not great. I'll tell you the Silent Hill that is actually very good, that I quite enjoyed. It's an early... It was one of the earlier games that were released on the PlayStation Vita, actually. It was a roguelike, and I can't remember the full name of it now, but it was developed by WayForward, who's the Shantae developers. They did a very good job with it. Nah. 4 road rages there. I was too slow to get the cars through. This is one of those games that you just don't want it to let it beat you either. So every time you fail, you're just like, no, I'm going to get it this time. I'm going to get it. So you give it another go, and then you don't. So you say, no, it's not going to get me. I'm going to get it this time. And then you try again, and again, and again. It is pick up and play, but I can imagine that you get stuck into it. You could end up playing it for quite a long time, especially once you get into these chaos modes and try to deal with the more complex challenges. This game going to challenge. This game is quite addictive. And then you've got to try and get 3 stars with the levels. Perfect runs. And I think I've had, what, 1 so far in this stream tonight? Completed a few levels, but only a perfect run once. Oh, that truck's going to get hit. Shoot. I can't afford another mistake now. Good job, Matt. Good job. Oh, I thought he was going to get through then. Just short. Alright. Oh, straight away crashed. I thought he was safe, but not. And that was just a button that I pressed that I shouldn't have. So straight away, before I've even started to get these cars home, I've already down 4 of my 10 allowances. Don't crash. Oh, thought I was in a groove for a second there. Is anyone ever safe in a world filled with cars? No, they're not. They should ban cars. They're not safe. Just ban them. Too much of a health risk. Alright, I think I'm starting to grasp the patterns that you need to work with this one. As you can see, I haven't had a crash just yet. I think just at that last attempt it clicked with me. And I could just start to see the patterns emerging. Now let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I can get through this without an accident. Or minimal accidents at least. Ah, that was close. That was close. I'm giving myself that one as a pass. That's not going to be close. That was very bad. Nope, lost it. Lost control of what I'm doing. There we go, now I'm back. Oh, that was close. No, 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 no. The rhythm game and puzzle games, yeah. I'm glad that you see that. I definitely get the sense that it has that rhythmic feel to it as well. So I'm glad that I helped you with finding a game to play over Christmas. This is a perfect Christmas game because you'll knock it out over a couple of days of solid play sessions, and it'll feel like time well spent. I don't know if he's going to make that. No. Oh, what the? That sneaky little car slotting in behind, thinking to get ahead, cost me. Have to be careful about those if you want to get that perfect run. That was my fault. Am I going to get there? It's close. Yes! Did Cape Town. Got there. After what? Oh, about 20 minutes of trying just Cape Town. Good job. Oh, Auckland. Auckland's got 2 airports. Oh dear goodness. Auckland's a nightmare. Okay, yeah, Auckland's a nightmare. That's going to be fun to try and get through. So what do? We've got... Look at all these levels we've still got to work through. So actually quite a lot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Still got 18 levels to work through, and we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we did less than half. And obviously we did those less than expertly as well. There's an awful lot of stars we missed, and we haven't done the chaos modes either. So there's a good chunk of content in this game. It's only about $10, I think. It's a very cheap little game to buy as well. So very little risk, and as you can see, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. This was a nice surprise find right at the end of the year, and yeah. That'll be it for this stream tonight, I think. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us, and wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. We will be back next week with some more streams. Probably not too much on digitally-downloaded.net itself, but I will be doing a couple of streams anyway. So look forward to seeing you then, but more importantly, have an awesome Christmas, everybody, and thanks for watching all our stuff over the year, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.